Okay, so we have managed, me and a colleague of mine, we have managed to tie up the horns. This is the top horn just above the headlights. You can see that the electrical wire goes through here, through the back of it, and then I drilled 2 holes over here so that I can put a plastic zip tie, and also over here so that when you make a left to right turn, full lock to lock, you don't have any chafing in this area. It's really important. So what I did also, I had made some cable management, improved cable management to what it was, because I had some really odd things going over here. Well, the length of the cables was not the proper one, so I had them rerouted, readjusted. So also drilled 2 holes, one here, so that I could grab these 2 big electrical connectors together with the big zip tie and keep them close and firmly secured. Next, I have went with a zip tie from back to the front over here so I can keep this secure. This is for the electrical connectors on the heating of the hand grabs, handrail, handlebar grips. So right now you can see that it does a good motion. It doesn't chafe or touch anything. It's good position. Same here, fixed because they were hanging. This is gonna be fixed into the front fairing. Now over here I have fixed this with a zip tie. Again, same situation here, a zip tie. Again, a drill made on the bottom just behind to fix the electrical loom with a zip tie, so that now when you go from lock to lock, it doesn't touch the electrical connector, and also it doesn't make any chafings on the electrical connector. And this stays fixed because it was making jerking moves over here, and I didn't want to do that. Jerk the cables right behind, right in front of the connector. Now what I still need to do is figure out proper position for this OBD2 connector and tidy this up. This part which goes to the this one goes to the gear shift indicator. These are the plus and minus for the voltmeter, which I have mounted over here. As you can see, this is with double-sided tape. I used from 120 kilogram force double-sided tape to put this adapter over here so it looks better, tidied, and everything is quite nice. Good. Now we'll just have to finish up tidying the cables which I have already mentioned, put the headlight back on, put the front fairing on, or I think I'll put the front fairing and see where the electrical connectors will get fixed, so I can drill 2 holes and use zip ties instead of that. Who knows? I'll see. So this is how you do the cable management, the proper cable management with the top fairing on. See how everything is routing, but without the headlight. So you fix with the zip tie over here and over here, and make sure it's stable, it doesn't go anywhere. So then you can see what's going on inside. So inside we can see that we've got the bottom part of the loom, electrical loom, which goes through this. I've drilled 4 holes. It doesn't look pretty good, but it's working and it's in an invisible area, so I don't care about it as long as it's functional. Over here I adjusted the proper length for the OBD2 port so it can fit over there, and I've fixed everything here with a zip tie. I'll probably do some more fixing with another zip tie over here, or not. It's okay like that. It's pretty stable. What I've done is to take this part of the cable and route it through here. I drilled actually I didn't drill any holes here. I just fixed it with a zip tie here and one here. I pushed it in all the way back over there and then pushed one more zip tie through the holes which I drilled earlier, and after that I drilled for two holes, one here and one here, to fix with this zip tie everything here in this position. And now that everything is fixed, you can see that this part of the loom, so this goes to the 12 volt gauge, the voltage gauge, and this goes to the gear selector. The thing is that I left the gear selector cable a little too long, so I'll have to see how I get around about that. Probably I'll put it twice behind this cable, so it'll be shortened by a lot. I'll have to do the same with this one, probably shorten it until I have the same length as these two electrical connectors, probably a bit more, so I can have some wiggle room. Apart from that, this electrical connector will go into the headlight unit. This will go into the dashboard, and this will be for the mirrors, left hand and right hand. I'll have to do a check once I have them fixed in place. But other than that, we're good to go with the cable management. So I have shortened the cable by doing some loops, having two zip ties catch it at both ends. Did the same thing for this other part. Looks neat and tidy. Final version of the cable management. Previously I said that we had to drill. Actually, don't have to drill here, but anyways, this hole won't create any problems. Anyways, so one drilled hole here, two holes here, or two holes there, and two holes here. I guess that you have to tidy up as best as possible. Mine has heated grips, so anyways, it is what it is. Now it looks good. I just have to mount the headlight and we should be good to go. So the front fairing is on. The headlight is easy to install, but the front fairing is to put on. You have these two top screws, this one and this one for the front fairing, this one and this one is for the front headlight. But I've got also that one, and one on the other side, that one. Anyways, 4 screws holding the front fairing together. Now it's time to put the dashboard on, fix it in place. No, actually it's time for the mirrors because they are easier to install once the dashboard is off. I have 4 holes. For the center hole you will insert the electrical connector, and for those 2 holes, the edged holes, you'll put the screws and the nuts. So after the mirrors come on, you will have to put the dashboard and do the connections. Okay, so unfortunately I couldn't keep the tidy cable management up top over here just because of this plastic. So what I had to do is force it like this, force it in a position like that. I'll have to do a zip tie over here so that these two stay together. And then fix this, and it's 4 places, this and this, and then we will put the screen on. So after you put the top fairing, the windshield and everything else, you will have to proceed with the side fairings, meaning that this side fairing goes in first. It's screwed in underneath. You see that screw, that one over there, and then you put this one and it's screwed in by a very short screw. Okay, then it has a push pin, but I don't know what that does, because in my opinion it's for nothing. And after which you will have to put this inner side fairing, which goes from here to here. After you put the right side fairing inwards and insides, you can attach the left side fairing, because this will be bolted onto the right side on the bottom. You have 2 screws on the bottom, and you've got 2 hidden screws. Let's see if I can. Yeah, 2 hidden screws just beneath the ones which are visible right now. You have to take the V off. So those are 2 hidden screws. Afterwards you have a screw here, 1 here and 3 here. Now we will proceed with the innards on this side. Remember that on the other side I told you about this plastic pin which went through that grommet. Okay, so the thing is that that plastic pin broke off on the other side of the fairing, so yeah, it is what it is. And now I will have to see how I put it together without yeah,